Hey guys, we're back again doing another track. This time we got Tadeu Martins, a Portuguese Asian that does a lot of work with Iranian players within Iran and outside of Iran. And I just want to thank him for coming on. How you doing, Tadeu?
I'm fine, thank you.
So I'm just interested that why you focus on Iranian players opposed to Portuguese or other European players. I know you have a big emphasis on Asian football, and especially on Iranian players. So I just wanted you to tell us about your background story of why you became a football agent and why you always are after Iranian players for mostly.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for give me this opportunity to tell story. I can say that in beginning I started for Iranian football because I Ali Karimi, Ali Dai, Mehdi Malavike is players that have talent, and people don't know who is Iran, if he's a good country, if he's have a good or bad person. And for this, I can try help Iran. In beginning, I start for this. I help Afshin Ismail Zadeh to come to Beira-Mar, a little club in Portugal that play in second. And after I have all friends. One of them is journalist, and me if want to make an agency, it's me. I have a talent contacts or start a good work agency. And name is Loyalty Football Agency, and this is why I am in this work.
That's really impressive for being young Portuguese and trying to scout and trying to bring Iranian players from outside of Iran to Europe or elsewhere. So was your first client Afshin that you just based upon?
Yeah, him. But now I not work with him because I offered to him in the final of the season that he played in Beira-Mar. That's playing first division in Boa Vista, but unfortunately he decided to come back to Iran and not continue to work at her agency.
I remember when we used to talk, you said one of the big reasons why you focus on Iranian players is you saw Ali Karimi's talent, and you thought there must be a lot of talents like him inside of Iran. That's why you're trying to get more clients that are Iranians. Is that one of the big reasons, or is there other reasons as opposed to why you don't look at Saudi Arabian players or other Middle Eastern countries?
Well, I see the first I see of Iran, Team Iran, is it South Korea in 2004. I see a hat-trick, I think it's a hat-trick of Ali Karimi, and I see how can this player not play in Europe? I've come to Bayern Munich, and I see that the Iranians can have talent because play in the big clubs. And I see that the markets not look for Iran, I don't know why. And for this, I think, well, the Iranian players have talent, more talent than, for example, Qatar, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, because they have a football street. The people really like football, and they have a pure talent. The kids have a pure talent. And for this, I think, well, they only need a good agent that's put in the right club. If the player come to Bayern or Real, they can go to Porto. Teams like this, that's place and is better than play in Stega or Persepolis, in my opinion. And this is why I chose for help. And after, because now I am a great fan of Iran, of Carlos Queiroz and the whole team. I really like Iranian people, and this is the big reason.
So, there's a lot of limited, scouting reports and videos on, typically just a young Iranian talent. Unless it's like a big player within Iran, there's tons of videos out there, especially if they start playing for Team Milli. How do you go about finding Iranian players, with a little, scouting reports and stuff? Do you go inside of Iran and try to talk to them and see up front, or do you have other people that do it for you? How do you find Iranian players?
Well, first, he have anything. Now he have people that see the players, the scout or agency. He have the agents that come to the clubs. He have the guy that see the marketing, and when he see how people see the videos, the resume, and he decide if he's a good player for our agency work or no. But in the Iranian case, is different. I have a friend in Germany that offered me 3 kids. I really want to help one player of Iran, and he said one of these kids is good for playing Europe. And I see the name is Tazare from Stegal, Young Stegal team. Ali Azami from Fulad and Sasan Jafari from Fulad too. They play in national team under 17. And I hope that this guy is good. I talk with him in Facebook or in Skype. And the first time that I asked that if they want to come to one good club in Europe. And they say, no, I don't know. Yes, it's a good idea. But Hazare is different. He say, yes, I want to come. For this, I decide, yes, I'm going to help this kid because he really want to come to Europe. But yes, in the other case, he see very well the player, if he's good or no, if it's a choice for use, if he have good mentality. This is very important, not only the talent.
Speaking of Ali Hazemi, he was one of the best, or maybe the best player for Iran in the World Cup under 17. And he caught attention of many people, but he's still playing for Fulad's B team and still not for the first team. And I know you try to get him influenced to come overseas, but it still hasn't happened. Why is that? Is it because of too many internal problems within Iran, or what is it?
Yes, it's Kessin, because I offered to him a good proposal, but the problem is not Ali Azami or friends of Ali Azami, it's Fulad Kazakhstan that not give the training compensation. But because in Portugal they like Ali Azami, they like the videos, they like the resume. But the problem is because when they have a talent in Portugal, they not need to come to other country to sing a player that need to paint for this player. And in the case of Ali Azami, is the problem. In Fulad Kazakhstan not give the training compensation. I don't know if the people know what is this. It's a law of FIFA that when you will not have more than 23 years, you can finish the contract, but you are not free. You need to find training compensation. And this is the problem for Ali Azami. I have people that to Fulad to talk with the president, the coach, but they not decide. And is a big problem.
Because of politics, we know a lot of, Western people or tourists and stuff don't usually go to Iran as much as they would like to, or because of the fear that the politics and media portrays on them. Which you visit Iran quite frankly a lot, I've seen. And what do you see about Iran and, the stuff that you've seen and the Iranian players that you see up front? Has it given you a bigger influence to help them?
Well, it's very difficult to split. I cannot make more because in this case I can send people that talk and they not decide for Ali Khan. I cannot make more, but I have a player that I'm not gonna say the name that is from national team, and he come to Portugal this season, and hope more players can come. I help to Ali Reza Gigi, reference him to Sporting before World Cup. And it's me that help him in the difference. And it's thanks to me that he make a really good World Cup and I'm ready for this.
Talking about the player that you just said that you obviously can't reveal his name, but there's been many reports that it's Ramin Rezaian that wants to leave Team Melli and come to Portugal. Is that the person, or you can't say that?
I prefer not to talk about this because I have partners that I need to respect, understand?
Oh, okay, that's fair enough, Tadeu. I just have a.
In future, you're gonna know, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen on various Persian football forums that young people, young Iranians, just like yourself, have labeled you as a young George Mendes in Persian football. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm very happy for this. I'm really proud for this. And it's a good opportunity to say thank you for all Iranians that say it. And see that Iranian people is very friendly. You can see this, for example, when Iranians, one person, they say thank you. I love you, I like you, you are you, George Mendes. This is very good because I can see for example, Carlos Queiroz, when people say that he's not going to continue in newspapers, people come to Facebook or Instagram and say, Carlos Queiroz, I love you, please stay. This means Iran never get that what you make for the country.
Dada, what do you tell people that because of your young age, that sometimes they'll say they look down upon that, saying that you're a young age and you can't do the job? What do you tell others like that?
A good advice?
Yes.
Well, I can say that the important is first is the talent. Every day is for a better player every day. But they cannot forget mentality is very important. If you don't have a good mentality, if you are not, the coach not gonna like you, the coach not gonna believe in you. And after, I can say to Iranian players that if want to make a story in Team Iran, if want to play a World Cup or Asian Cup, they need to come to Europe, because Iranian clubs is good, they have a good condition, can have a good coach, but the Europe is different. The competition is very hard, and they hire better players if fast. I can give a good example of this. If you compare the Iranian young players that are in Iranic, and you see Sardar Azmoun or Ali Reza Jambash that play in Europe, is very different. And if they want to come to national team fast, it's Carlos Queiroz manager, they need to move to Europe.
So, talking about Carlos Queiroz, I know you have a personal relationship with him. Can you talk more about that and what you've seen about what Carlos has done with Iran, with his big influence that has many Iranians look up to him, and he's done a fantastic job with Iran. Can you just talk about Carlos Queiroz and your relationship with him and the job he's done, on your opinion?
I can say that I talked to him several times in phone. I met him in Lisbon when he make a training camp that played Benfica and Estoril, and he is a very friendly person, and in my opinion is a top coach. I can say that Iran cannot have a better coach now. I think he is the best option, and he's trying to help Iranian football and mentality, and find new great players. And he can see that he really know to see players. He put in Asian Cup, he called Ramin Rezayan that play in Panahan, a team that go to division maybe this year, and the Vaid Amiri that is score a goal at Chile, and they in Iran and never have a talent before, and you can see that he have good eyes and is a perfect scout, and his team, the goalkeeper coach is very famous too, Gaspar. They have a really good helping for Iran.
I really appreciate Tadeu for coming and doing this interview, and you helping out a lot of Iranians that want to move abroad, to play their game, to become a bigger influence to the world and bigger image to the world. I really appreciate your work, and thank you for doing this interview, and hope to speak to you soon one day again.
Thank you very much, Pasha.